All right, so here's Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. Can you imagine beginning a mixed martial arts career 18-0 with 18 finishes? You can understand why the fan base is all in.
Yeah, people love him. People love him because he's almost guaranteed to finish a fight. He goes out there, he has really good striking. His wrestling and grappling is amazing. It's what makes him who he is. He's so tall, long, and big for the weight class. And he's one of those guys that's coming from a region where we haven't seen many great fighters start to really burst onto the scene and show that he's ready to be one of the best in the world. I'm all in on Rakhmonov.
Some elite welterweights prioritize position over submission. They like control. Not this guy. He is a submission machine. We'll see if he can find one tonight. Shavkat Rakhmonov back on the proven ground tonight. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside Georges St-Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite tonight.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. And there he is, Ian Machado Garry has graced the octagon. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the future, Ian Machado Garry.
The energy in this place is crazy right now.
I'm freaking out. All right, here we go, champ. Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov is back. He will bring you chocolates in the fighter meeting. He will bring you pain in the octagon.
Yeah, Shavkat Rakhmonov is the real deal. I mean, he's such a physical force that at one point in his career, he had finished his first 18 fights to start it. He's amazing. Tonight, he has to show that he still belongs amongst the welterweight elite.
And for all of Gary's bravado, his mind is as open as Israel Adesanya's, right? He said to us, I went to Brazil to listen, right? And you really get the sense that he did. Some high-level, calculated striking on display here in the early going of this title fight, champ.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. These two fighters have made their way to the pinnacle of the sport. They need to take their time and make sure they don't make any mistakes that are going to cost them a world championship.
Well, we just caught a look on our isolation monitor at that right hand from a moment ago, and every bit of it landed.
And he's throwing his punches with some conviction. You know, he's actually trying to make a statement when he throws.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
He's got to try to get this fight to the ground.
I mean, Ian Machado Garry's right hand is super glued to his forehead.
Yeah, right up on top of his head, making sure that he's ready to counter. But look at his lead hand, constantly moving at his opponent.
Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. They may not be coming right now, but when you're moving the way that he is, the counters will become available to him later in the fight.
Nice work.
Take it to the ground.
2 minutes to go here in round 1. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
You're behind. Take down.
Feint left there by Ian Machado Garry. Oh, that's a pretty counter shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round 1. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Ian Machado Garry. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Entertaining scraps so far. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, fighters look for patterns, and Machado Garry has found one with that right cross.
Ian is such a smart fighter that when he threw the right hand initially, it landed, he goes, I'm going to keep going back to that well. He's done it time and time again, and he's finding success with that lead cross.
He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the
Man, does he have clear intentions tonight, just fighting with such ease and conviction.
I mean, he's fighting as well as we've ever seen him fight. It's over and over. He finds the perfect...
Need some more, guys.
Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's going to turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. This young man stayed the course, and now that shot may get him going back in the right direction.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. He better start to tuck those elbows, or he's going to really struggle with that down the stretch.
Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Rakhmonov's eye is starting to swell shut.
John. Time and time again, he puts his skills on display. What a beast the champion is.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the future, Machado Garry!
So the celebration is officially on after a successful UFC welterweight title defense.